A mystery out of Palm Beach is raising fresh questions about power, privilege, and accountability in America's most infamous scandal. A social media personality known as Palm Beach Pete is under growing scrutiny, as online investigators claim he bears an uncanny resemblance to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, who was reported dead in federal custody in 2019. The latest flashpoint, a slick video of Palm Beach Pete stepping off a private jet, casually telling followers he is flying between Las Vegas and Los Angeles to shoot content and stay alive, be happy. Almost immediately, eagle-eyed viewers began comparing that aircraft, a Gulfstream business jet, to the model long associated with Epstein's own notorious flights, the so-called Lolita Express. One online commentator walked through the evidence, frame by frame, warning against jumping to conclusions, yet insisting the similarities are too strong to ignore. He pointed to aviation reports describing Epstein's fleet including a Gulfstream G550, another Gulfstream in dark blue, and a Boeing 757. And then compared those to the jet seen in Palm Beach Pete's recent clips, noting subtle differences in markings, but striking overlap in style and lifestyle. But the jet is only part of the emerging puzzle. Critics argue the man now calling himself Palm Beach Pete shares Epstein's facial structure, speech patterns, and even his distinctive stutter. They say both men are Jewish, spent significant time in New York, moved in and out of Palm Beach around the same years, and traveled in wealthy social circles filled with luxury cars and private planes. In comment sections, the tone ranges from curiosity to outright alarm. Some insist it's him hiding in plain sight, while others demand a DNA test or a full-scale investigation into how this figure suddenly appears everywhere online, often near America's centers of money and power. Viewers question where Pete's supposed long-term friends and family are, and how he can afford what appears to be an expensive private jet lifestyle in a time of growing economic anxiety. Behind the viral speculation is a deeper unease. For many, the idea that Epstein, or anyone like him, could simply rebrand and reemerge on social media underscores a belief that the system is rigged to protect the powerful. Some commentators go as far as linking today's foreign policy crises and Middle East conflicts to the unresolved weight of the Epstein files, arguing that secrets, blackmail, and the fear of exposure still shape decisions made in Washington and beyond. There is no confirmed proof that Palm Beach Pete is Jeffrey Epstein. What is real and measurable is the public's eroding trust, in a country still processing one of the darkest scandals of the century. The sight of a familiar face stepping off a familiar kind of jet is enough to reopen old wounds and to remind Americans how little they truly know about what happens behind closed doors in Palm Beach and in the halls of power.